Your single "Am I Your Girl" has been ready since 2018, but you chose to release it only now. What made you realize it was the right time now?
We tried many times to record the song, so we have like 4 different versions of this track, and every time we got to the end and we just didn't like it that much, so we kept trying and trying and trying again. And the only reason we ended up putting it out was because there was a YouTube video of us playing live at a show years ago, and people would always ask us about it at shows, like, are you gonna put out Am I Your Girl? Are you gonna put out Am I Your Girl? So we tried again, and we liked the version of it, yeah.
Your instrumental vibes are sometimes in contrast with the nostalgic lyrics of your tracks. Is this something you intentionally do for a specific reason?
No, I don't think it's intentional. It's just I write songs a certain way, and Chris writes his guitar a certain way, and Peter plays his bass, and Mikey his drums, and yeah, we didn't, it was not intentional. The way our music sounds is just by accident.
Were you excited for your last album, Magpie, as you were for the first one?
Yeah.
No.
You gave your answer. That's more interesting.
No, the no is.
The first album is always so exciting, especially because when you're a kid, it's like, to make an album, it's like, whoa, I can't believe we're doing this. Now we've done it 4 times, and it's always special. There's always something new that we learn from it, really good memories that we make from producing the record. But the first one will always be the most special, I think, because it was just a special time in our lives. Yeah.
Competing with the global indie scene must be challenging. Do you feel a strong sense of competition? Indie scene.
Is there a competition in the global indie scene?
Yeah, do you feel the
I don't
competition?
really
feel that way.
No, I
No.
don't know. I think like there's a feeling sometimes that bands feel competitive. Oh, we've got to do better than them. But sometimes I think other bands' success actually have nothing to do with your success. So to look at it that way, it's just kind of, the human brain likes to categorize things. You know, you go to the Grammys, you go to the Oscars. Oh, this is the best. This is better than this. This is the best of the year. But really, these things aren't competing. They're just like separate pieces of art. So I always think that we've experienced other bands and just been like happy for them when they've done well. And you know, I hope any band.
Not me, man. Not me, man.
No,
I don't want anyone to succeed.
But yeah, and any band back home for us too. You know, we've been super successful, and we've had a lot of friends who've just been happy for us, and it's been really nice to have their support. Because I think at the end of the day, sometimes when you're successful, it just means like, hey, it can happen. It's a hard thing to make happen these
Yeah,
days.
so there's a lot
but
of
it
luck
can
involved in the music business, and everybody who's been successful has been lucky at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the best memory of your music career so far?
Probably the first time we ever went to Europe was 2018, and it was just the 4 of us, and we were driving around in a van. We hadn't been to Europe before ever, and we're going to all these different countries, going to Italy, Spain, France, and at the time it was so cool and exciting, but even now looking back on it, it was just such a special experience to get to do that not many people get to do, like going on tour in Europe with your best friends. Yeah, I don't know if we'll have a cooler memory than that.
If you had to choose, would you rather stop making music or stop listening to it?
Say that one more time.
That's a good question.
Okay, so stop making music or stop listening to music?
Well,
I would stop listening to music.
yeah. We already don't listen to much music when we're on the road. We play it so much that it's almost like my ears are tired, you know.
Also, like,
instead.
if you are a songwriter, I think a lot of the time, even if nobody's gonna listen to it, you have to make music because it's just such a fun experience, and really, like, yeah, just like, it's really cool to be able to make a song from nothing. And when I write a good song, it's my favorite song. For at least a week, I think it's the best song ever written. And then over time, I grow tired of it and I don't like it anymore. But so I can always write a new song. Yeah.
And the last one is, what are you guys hoping from tonight's show and the Italian crowd?
I'm expecting a lot of energy from the Italians. I feel like
they like to party.
They like
I
to
don't know,
party.
do they like to party?
It's Saturday night in Milan. We're out. It's sunny. We're kind of like in a half outdoor, indoor stage. I think it's going to be crazy tonight. I think it might be one of the best shows of the tour. So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Done, yes. Thank you
Okay.
very much.